Hello and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. I'm Cat Trans Gamer, and today I'm going to, well, I talked a little bit about it in the last episode, rescuing Kerbins from space under the missions. Well, if you notice, under this mission, I was able to finish off some of my, test this, test that in orbit or in flight. I finished a few of the few of these, testing the equipment. But anyways, we've got a contract here. We got to rescue Elgin Kerman from orbit of Kerbin. And he's an agent of Jebediah Kerman's junkyard and spacecraft parts company. So this one makes you a lot of money. I mean, as you can tell, if I complete it, I get 74. Plus, I get the 28,308 or 306 in advance to me. So I get that to start with to help build the rocket, and then I get this if I complete it. And once I save him, I also get this. So, get him into a capsule, I get this. Once I recover him on Kerbin, I get this. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and... These are actually quite fun to read, so I'll leave it up here for a second so you guys can see it. I'd recommend pausing the video to get a full read on it, but there you go. We'll accept it, and we're going to go ahead and build this craft. Oh, wait, actually. I got 100 science. Let's see if we can go ahead and get some new science technology. Maybe get something that will help us build this craft. Let's see here. What do we got? Oh yeah, that's how you zoom out. Okay. We got electronics, which would give us solar panels. That'd be nice. And better battery. Oh, and lights. That is definitely going to help out. What is this? Oh, it's command. And it has SAS. So this would be better for our satellites and our unmanned craft right here, because then I can actually turn SAS on and I don't have to try to manually control it. So that's a nice feature right there. And we've got a couple of lights. Radiator to help cut down the heat. But this one folds out. Let's see here. We've got miniaturization. Oh, I could use that, because then I can dock two command modules together, and he... Oh, wait. No, he's an engineer. He's not going to be able to pilot this. That will help with science. We don't have all the equipment to do this yet, because I don't want to start using that until we can get our heat shield. Stability assist, lunar cam, RCS thrusters, and RCS monopropellant tank. Landing gear. This landing gear actually folds up, which is nice. That's our nose, or either one could be a nose. That's the heat shield I want to get, so I can use that bigger equipment. Aeronautical, better engines. Engine to sell. Never used that one before. Intake air, liquid fuel. Okay. Some more decouplers. They use they have a different ejection force, so they push the equipment away faster or slower. That's for the bigger rockets. That's nice because you can create a protective shell around your, say you're launching a probe and it's odd shape, not aerodynamic. You can put this at the bottom of it and protect it with a aerodynamic shield that's going to have the ability to open up once you get into space. That's a really nice fuel tank because that's double of what we've been using now. That really helps because then we can do asparagus staging. And then that's the larger fuel tanks for the larger rockets. Landing engines. Usually use those on the smaller engine landers. And I've got a mission, that's why this one's blue. I've got a mission to take this and test it in orbit. But I haven't been able to get it into space, into orbit, on a rocket. Because it's so heavy. I mean, just this one solid booster is 24 tons. It's a really heavy object. And then to get it into space, get it into orbit, do all the maneuvering to get it into orbit, I just don't have the equipment right now. So I'm going to have to sit on that mission. But, yeah, I think I'm going to go this route, because then I can turn lights on to help make it easier to see. And I've also got solar power, so I can solar power my probes, and I also got this. So this is the best one that I could get right now for me. So let's build this rocket. We gotta go save a Kerman. He's stuck in space in low orbit around the planet. Okay, now I've done a sub-assembly, small command module, and what this is it gives me an antenna, and all my parachutes are already set up except for I gotta change the pressure on that. That's good. Or the altitude. Now, sub-assemblies. Once you build a sub-assembly, say you build this and you want to save it, you come over here to sub-assemblies, you click on it, whatever assembly you want just the assembly, you click on it and you drag it right here. Drop it right there, come in and name it, give it a description, and then you can save it. And then it doesn't delete the part. The part's still there, but then it's right here. Now you can come in here and delete sub-assemblies once they're no longer useful to you. So like this one, once I'm no longer building small rockets, I'll probably get rid of this command module. But that's going to help out on buildings, structures and stuff. So, oh, and to bring up this menu here where you see this, you just hit this arrow right here and it'll bring it up. And this is different sorting systems. So there's your command, engines. It adds a whole bunch of different stuff. Anything with a reaction wheel. Science experiments. And these, the reason they're there is because they have a science experiment of crew report. So you can get crew reports in these. So yeah, this different sorting systems. Filter by resource. Oxidizer. Solid fuel. Don't have any xenon gas yet. So that's all it is. It's just different ways to sort. However you want to build your crafts, this will help you one way or the other. I like using this one. Okay, this only seats one person. So how am I going to get 2 people down? Well, I'm going to put a heat shield on the bottom of this. And then I will go ahead and put another pod underneath that. Nope, don't want to do that. We're just going to do that, that. And this will give him the ability to climb inside. But before I do that, I want to go ahead and add a battery. Right there. And on this one, we'll put 2 solar panels so we can recharge. And so he can see where he's going to go. It doesn't matter which light, they're both the same. Just so he can see where he's going. We'll add this in here and we'll put, you can change the color of the light. So light's on, and if we change the green, take the green all the way out, we get kind of a pinkish purple. And the reason you only see one circle is texturing. Even though it's lighting up on both sides, it works. So yeah, we'll go with that. Just to be a little strange, we're gonna do pink. Yeah. And if you want the 2 of them to have different colors, only put 1 light on at a time. So that way you can change 1 light at a time. Let's see, anything else? No. Wrong button. We don't need that. Alright, that will do for this. Nah, no landing struts. Alright, now we've got to get him in orbit. Oh, let's turn the lights off. So there we go. Engines. Structural. How are we doing on parts count? We got 10 more parts we can put on here. So we'll put a swivel engine. Nine more parts. So we can go this route. Oh wait, no, because that's gonna be yeah, we can do that. Never mind. 2 of these. There we are, 29 parts. Okay, make sure our other command module's empty. Good. And we'll launch. This should work. Now, right off the bat, before we actually leave the launch pad, I'm going to go ahead and start tracking our Kerbal. So we'll go mode, map. There's him. Set as target. So that way we can see him a little bit better on there. There's that spacecraft coming back from Mun still. It's still lined up to impact pretty hard into the planet. What's its speed? 191.6 meters per second. And it's still got 10 million meters to go. It's going to be a little while. Alright. So, okay, this is our craft. We will go... Actually, let's... Nah, we'll just go ahead and launch. Back to staging mode. Alright, throttle up. SAS on. Just so I can see the electric charge on this. Now, if you notice, there's now a new pink symbol on there for tracking. That's kind of a way to point your rocket to or away from your target. I don't think this is going to work. I don't think I have enough thrust on this rocket to get us into space, let alone orbit. We'll try. Let's see here. Sure they're not going to land on our launch pad. Go ahead and slow this down a little bit. Make the fuel last longer. And... we're over 20. Go to our 45-degree angle. And I'm going to switch to map mode. Because in map mode, I can come in here. And come over to our Appalus, and hit circle on it, and be able to look at our altitude. So far, so good. Gonna come down a little bit more. We're angled a little low. I need to get this up north more. The yellow dot is signifying intercept. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to stretch this out. Okay, I'm going to save whatever fuel we have left for maneuvers. Got 1 minute to get a maneuver set up. that puts us at almost the right angle. A little bit further. Okay. Let's see, where's that going to put us? 65,000, need more. There we go. Get back over to our staging. "46-second burn." I'm going to start it at about 15 seconds because I'm going to burn this engine out. So it gives us a head start on the smaller engine getting us into our orbit by starting early, because it's going to almost double our time. See, there we are. Got a whole minute to burn on this. And I don't think we have enough fuel. No, we didn't bring enough fuel. Alright, unsuccessful launch. Revert back to vehicle assembly. Okay, so I launched this craft and did not work. We were short just some fuel. So I'm going to swap out some parts, get some better fuel in here. Bigger tank. And hopefully that's going to be enough. Alright, let's try this one. SAS on, throttle up, launch. Gonna go ahead and fast forward this part. If I can figure out how to do it in my editor. Set him as target. now. Come on, don't have time to play around. Oh, that's what I was doing. I had the wrong one. I wanted this one. There we go. That'll work. Let's go back to our... Not add a mover. Come on. Gotta burn quick. Start up early. Burn through the rest of this rocket. And we'll immediately switch to this rocket at full burner. Not sure I got enough fuel for this, but we'll see. It's going to be a close one. My periapsis should be popping up soon. There it is. And we're at 63 on the periapsis. We need to get higher. $73, that'll work. So I've got 45 left of liquid fuel to maneuver, capture, and retrograde orbit back into Kerbal.